What's up, guys? Bro Leaks here. This is the first podcast of Bro Leaks, first Bro Leaks podcast, and obviously this is our Bro Leaks 2. Introduce yourself.
What up, Bro Leaks 2?
And that's gonna be our tech developer for the Twitter account, and and this is our special guest Thomas Odom. We had to have him on the show with all the beat going around, and we've actually. It's actually brought to our attention that you wrote a diss track on Brooks Allen. Now,
yeah, I did.
And why did you write this diss track?
Well, you see, man. So I like the view. All right, so what I was trying to do is trying to like settle the beef out. Like he be doing like all this TikTok stuff. You know the app TikTok?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So he be like thinking he's all hot and stuff, and he's like, "You ain't really mess with me right now, but how about now?" Like, no, man, we don't do that. And he's like, "That's my brother. Like, you white. You not street like me, like everybody else."
Mm-hmm.
And he think he all that, and then he like start like talking bad about girls and stuff. And I was just like, man, I had enough of this fool. I had enough of this fool.
Mm-hmm.
So people are like, "Hey, man, we gotta make a diss track on this fool. We gotta pop him up."
Mm-hmm.
And I go, "Man, I got that. I'm doing nothing. We in quarantine. I'm playing freaking Fortnite, man." But like, man, I didn't know what to do. So I made a little, it took me about 2 hours to make. I found a beat, which the beat was alright. I wasn't settled on the beat, but the beat was alright. And then I started making lyrics. The lyrics took me like 20 minutes to make. Like, it wasn't that hard because there's so much to roast him about. So I'm not gonna have beef with him now, but like he needs to know that like I'm out there. I'm there. And like my like the things I've been through in my life put me through some dark times in my mind.
All right, Thomas. All right.
Like no one understands what I've been through, man. Like my heart been broke so many times.
Okay.
I do not know what to believe.
Okay.
Mama said it was my fault. She said it was my fault.
Okay.
But that's from my heart.
Okay, we know you wear your heart on your sleeve. Okay.
All right.
So I got a question.
Yeah.
I got a question for Thomas. So we know we seen Brooks Allen with his like 8-minute long mixtape.
Yep.
We seen
iMovie.
We seen him biting his chain and all that. So what do you think about that?
Like, I'm sorry, but I hate him. And like he like wearing this chain and thinking all that, and with his brother he be walking like. We don't want to see that. Like, we don't want to see that.
I agree with you. I mean,
we're in this, and like he made an 8-minute videotape of one clip. One
clip.
Mm-hmm. God dang, man! Like, get it together, man. Jesus Christ.
See, I get what you're saying, but I mean, do you think Brooks Allen should make one of his own diss tracks to diss you, or should he like?
There's a lot of things. I made a lot of mistakes in my life. I mean, yeah, like what I said, like my heart been broke so many times. I do not know what to believe.
Yes, we get you.
My fault, but I put my heart on my sleeve. So there's a lot of things to roast me about, and anyone can make a diss track on me. It would take 10 minutes. You got yourself a song.
I mean, there is a lot to make fun of you about.
Exactly.
No offense, but I mean, it's just what it is.
Like, shut up, dude. I'm talking. So I've been through so much in my life, and he can roast me about all that. I mean, what is it? Will people listen to Brooks Allen is the question. I bet they will.
That is true.
I bet they will.
They probably will.
And you know what?
The majority of
them. So I started the fight. I started it. And if he makes one, I'm going to finish it. I'm going to
finish it. Mm-hmm. Well, Bro Leaks 2, do you have any more something to say? Any more questions?
I think we're good with our special guest.
Yeah, I think
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
I'm sorry.
I'm not leaving.
Bye, Thomas Odom.
All right, man. What y'all gonna talk about now?
All right. All right. So, on to the next video. So that was the Brooks Allen, Thomas Odom drama. Thomas Odom made a diss track on Brooks Allen, we're still waiting for a response from Brooks Allen. And on to the next story. So let's just talk about the James Tom and Carter Anderson drama. And I mean, I've heard from via sources that I cannot say, private sources, that Carter Anderson challenged James Tom to a 1v1 in Fortnite when they were playing creative. And James Tom was very hesitant to take this 1v1. And so they just started going at it, right? And apparently, I think they were saying that Carter Anderson won the argument and that James Tom was just scared of Carter. What do you think about this, Bro Leaks, too?
So I think that, like, in Fortnite creative, everybody be sweating and all that. So it can be a stressful environment for everybody. Like, somebody kill you like twice and then you're done with them. So
Exactly.
like,
Mm-hmm.
I think that, like, I don't think they should get like beef over that or nothing. But like,
Exactly. I mean,
I get like if that's really your bro, then like you ain't gonna like try to fight him or nothing.
I mean, exactly. I mean, there's a point where it's just a game. What happens happens on Fortnite is different from what happens in real life. They don't clash in between.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it's supposed to be. What else can we talk about? Oh yeah, the Parker Vidrine and Sarah Grace drama. Obviously, this is one of the biggest stories of the week. I mean, Parker was devastated by this, and okay, so let's just round it up. Let's just sum it up. So basically, Thomas Odom texted Sarah Grace just as a joke, right? Just a joke that Parker Vidrine likes Sarah Grace at words, and Sarah Grace said that basically she didn't like him, and everyone that was with Parker at the time thought, "Oh yeah, like, dude, no way, like you were so sad, you had to be so sad," and he was so salty. He was so salty, and he just wouldn't admit it. And it was bad. Yeah. Do you have anything to say, Brolix, too? Brolix, too. Do you have anything to say? Okay. But yeah, here, let's just pull it up here. Yeah, she supposedly said that, like, when Thomas Odom messaged her and said, "Do you like Parker Vidrine?" Or like, what do you think about Parker? Parker's so cute and all that. She said, so sweet, which is obviously one of the worst. One of the worst messages you can get from a girl when you like her. That is up there with "you're like my brother." That's obviously a big one. Probably too. Do you have anything to say about this?
Well, I think it's an unfortunate situation for my boy Parker.
Yeah, exactly. We're just trying to support Parker through all this.
Well, like, it happens, and like I think the main point of it was that he just wasn't willing to admit that he actually liked her. So
exactly,
it just wasn't going to go anywhere.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, we're all here to support Parker, but some things you just had to admit. That wraps. We like to hear y'all's comments below on the about the podcast, and that's basically about it. Yet again, we get every single person that we tweet about on Twitter, we get their consent, right, Bro Leaks do?
Yes, sir.
Every single person. We do not tweet about with anyone's consent, and yeah, that's basically it. That's the end of the first podcast. I think it went well, man. Mm-hmm. So yeah, see you tomorrow, guys.